Hi everyone. This is the most exciting and valuable video I can tell because in this video I'm going to introduce a very powerful library called the Bootstrap that can help you create your website in less than 10 minutes. So the idea of Bootstrap is that people develop a lot of libraries, a lot of tools, a lot of CSS and JavaScript in Bootstrap, and then allow you to import it externally. So you can import all the things developed by others. It's like standing on the giants and then develop your website. So without further ado, let me get started, and then you will see how powerful it is. So if we go into getbootstrap.com and then we click get started, here will be an introduction, but the most important part here is they have a starter template. So in this video, I'm going to use this starter template, and then I will explain the details why we can leverage the power of Bootstrap to develop our website. So let me just copy the whole template and then paste it to the example HTML. It's just a random HTML that are similar to a Free Little Pig. Save it. Let me close the unused stuff, and then go into a browser, drag and drop the example.html, or you want to double click it to open it. It will immediately show Hello World. So this is a template provided by Bootstrap. If we go into the HTML and take a look at the details, in the details we still have HTML tag, we still have head and body. So inside the head, we can see one familiar line, which is the link, and then relationship style sheet, and then with a hypertext reference. So the main point is what is this hypertext reference? So link is for you to link an external style sheet just like we have before, right? And this hypertext reference to a CSS that is developed by Bootstrap. And let's take a look at what it looks like. So I have one opened before, and this is the CSS Bootstrap developed. You can see it is a super long with all the CSS styles well defined. So that means people develop those classes and also those IDs for you, and you just need to copy and paste the elements into your HTML file, and you can leverage the power of these class and IDs style. So this is just one of the things in Bootstrap. Another thing is you can see at the end of the body there are 3 scripts HTML tag. So for SRC means the source. That means where the scripts from. These 3 files are jQuery, Popper, and Bootstrap respectively. But they were all packed in your HTML template as a source of JavaScript files. So if we go and open the Bootstrap.js, you can see it composed of all the functions, all the JavaScript functions that are well defined by Bootstrap. You see it's like a few thousand lines of code within a single JS file. So when you do a script, you're basically importing the whole thing into your project. So although in the web page you can only see the hello world, the project already import a lot of useful elements and useful tools into your project. So let me let me do a few examples, and then you will immediately know why I say this is a really powerful tool. For example, if we go into Bootstrap, we select from the left bar, select components, and then let's say I want to use a navbar. So in each section from the left hand side, it will show you how it works, what are the supported contents. If you have time, you can go into the details. But one thing you may want to know how to do immediately is how you can put it into your project, right? Important thing. This is super easy. So Bootstrap provide an example how it looks like, and then also the code that are needed for you to put into the project. You just need to go into here, copy the clipboard, and then go back to your project. After body, inside the body tag, you paste it. You may want to reformat it to have a better appearance. Okay, so and then you save it, go back to your project, hit refresh. You can immediately see the navigation bar appears. So this one is a bit different from this one because we do not have an image. We do not have this image. So that's why I prepared a pic PNG over here. We can go into the image HTML tag, replace this with pic.png. We hit refresh, we can immediately see the pic appears. So the idea is you don't have to care about what are the classes, what are navbar, what are navbar light, what are background light, what are navbar brand, or what are the href, because the whole thing is given to you inside the style sheet they provide. So this is an example. This is just an example, and the second example I would like to show is Bootstrap actually provide a lot of different components. For example, button. They even have a button. So remember, we use a plain button to show where is the pig and ask the pig to run, right? But that is just a very old style button, like a 20th century style, right? But with Bootstrap, you copy and paste, set the button with class btn and the btn with different options. You save it, go back to your project, hit a refresh. You can see Bootstrap actually provide around 8 to 10 different styles of button for you to use in your website. So you don't have to do trial and error on the CSS, and it immediately gives you the power, and you can focus on the details on how your website is used, right? And the third example I want to show is the power of JavaScript developed by Bootstrap. So I showed you two examples. One is the navbar, and also the second one is a button that utilize the CSS provided by Bootstrap. But with this another example, I wanted to show you how Bootstrap JavaScript is helping us to make the website more interactive. And the example is accordion example. So it looks like this. You have 3 different items that you can toggle to open or close it. So this kind of design is making your website more interactive, and it look more fancy. You see the smooth in and smooth out. So you, as a developer, you don't have to go into the details of how to do this, because what you want to do is you want to develop a website fast and easy, right? So here are all the code that you need. You just need to hit copy. Go back to your project and paste it. And I would like to move the alignment so it looks better. So here you can see, if we save it, go back here, with just like less than 5 to 10 minutes, your website is already very interactive and very attractive. So the idea of using a library is that you need to leverage the power of artists to help you in boosting your speed of developing your website, so you can focus on the business logic instead of the clumsy design. So now after this example, I'll leave the others, leave all the others for you to copy and paste and try it out. You may also change some text. For example, if you want to change the title, it's just this line. For example, if I change to title 1 and save it, right? And maybe this one I just want to leave the AHS, for example. You just save it, and then you hit a refresh and everything is done. So I will leave Bootstrap for you to as an exercise, because most of the part of developing a website is a trial and error. It's no way for me to introduce all the 100 components that provide by Bootstrap, but you have to be the one who make the experiment and try it out. So this is basically the end of all the tutorials. In the next tutorial, I will guide you through developing your own portfolio, so at least you have something to take away after the whole courses. And I will also do it from the very beginning, from a blank page, and then leverage the power of Bootstrap. So it's a good idea for you to get familiar with Bootstrap before you enter to the next video. So have fun, and see you in the next video.